Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's happening? Are we on air? We already on air?
Yes, sir. We on. We
Okay,
on.
cool.
All right. This is Tayib from Housakicks, Housakicks.com, and next to me on the other screen is. I'll let you introduce yourself real quick.
I'm Chris Burns, art-usa.com. That's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right. So basically,
You
anyway,
got a link?
this is
You want me to tweet this out? You got the link for this? Share the link in the group chat so I can take it and copy it, and I'm gonna tweet it.
All right. I don't think I get access to the chat right now, but I guess we could probably figure it out as we go, man. Anyway,
Okay.
the question is, you and I, we both sell on Amazon. I sell shoes on Amazon. That's all I do. And then Chris Byrne, he's an author. He sells books. He's a business guy. So if you want to start your own business, if you want to build your own website, that's the man to talk to. He's also a good, he has his own shoe brand, Arch. All right. And he's also selling like different shoes on Amazon, all kind of shoes. So if you want anything, and he's got good prices. He used to do wholesale, and now he's basically just doing his own thing. So, Chris, did I say the right things? Is that right? Am I right?
Yeah, that sounds good to me, man. I don't have a problem with that at all. That sounds perfect.
All right. So basically, can you quickly explain to the audience how Amazon price structure is like with different sellers? They have like thousands of sellers on it. So how does the whole price, the buy box thing work on Amazon?
All right. The buy box thing. On Amazon, when you sign up, depending on what department you're in, you have a different fee structure. So if you're in electronics, the fee structure may be 10%. That means that if you have a marketplace store, then you're going to pay a $40 fee every month for your marketplace, and you're going to pay 10% on everything that you sell to Amazon. So Amazon gets a percentage. If you're in clothing and apparel, Amazon takes 15%. So in order to get that 15%, well, it's not in order to get it. No matter what you do, if you sell anything, Amazon's going to take 15%. All right. So that's basically the fee structure. But the buy box, for people that don't know what the buy box is, when you go to Amazon, on the right side of the page, right, on the right side of your screen, what you'll see is the price that's up there at the top, and that's called the buy box. The person in the buy box is more likely to sell an item than anyone else that's not in the buy box. So if you have like, we'll keep this on shoes because we both sell shoes. If you have like a pair of Jordans or a pair of Nikes or a pair of Reeboks or something, and there are 10 other people with that same product, the person with the lowest price shows up first in the buy box. Now, typically that's the truth, but Amazon also plays around with an algorithm that allows for anything that's fulfillment by Amazon, FBA, anything that's fulfillment by Amazon. If your price is maybe 1 cent higher, the fulfillment by Amazon product will get preference. So also Prime products get preference. So most Prime products tend to be fulfillment by Amazon, and Amazon ships them out. But that's a problem. So that's it. I don't want to go over. I know we're going to try to keep this to like 1 minute on the explanations.
All right. Now it takes us to the next question, which is our topic. You know, lately, it seems to me that, Amazon, this is what I think, that they're losing a lot of like their legit sellers. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. They're losing people that are like authentic shoe sellers on Amazon, because I'm gonna focus on shoes, right? So is that happening? What do you think, man?
It's a good question. I'm trying to type in and tweet this out, so if somebody wants to join us on the conversation, they can join in the chat over here to the side. Real quick.
Right now, yeah, is Amazon losing their legit sellers? Forgive me, guys. I just got up, so man, I can't really talk this morning. I'm all over the places, man. Got my coffee.
All right, let's see if that. I'm gonna see if that link works. And it's popping up. Yeah, it's working, man. That's it. I got it. All right, so I just tweeted it out, and maybe people will see it. I don't have a whole lot of people follow me on Twitter. Only about 1,200 people. But you said the question was, Is Amazon, what is that? Is Amazon losing their legit sellers?
Yeah.
So what we're looking at is, oh, you know what? I guess we have to get a background. So I don't know if anybody's going to show up, but if anybody looks at this later, on Amazon, I think I put a question up here. What caused the problems? Well, here's the problem. I posted an article. You shared an article on Facebook. I saw it, and I was like, man, I need to share that on Insider Ties. So I took it and put it on my website and shared it out. And it was about the counterfeit problem on Amazon. Now, Amazon, I'm trying to keep this to like 30 seconds. Amazon didn't have a problem in the sneaker community, because on Amazon, you had to put the UPC up. And very often, the UPC was sent from the manufacturer to Amazon, so you had to balance it against the UPC that was already in the system. And if you had a sneaker that was a fake and the UPC was not correct, then you couldn't list the shoe. Well, Amazon made some changes in the last, basically, it's been a change that's been happening for about 6 years now, to be honest. And I want to get back to the question, and I don't want to get off topic. But what happened is, when I initially, and a lot of the people that are old school on Amazon, when we all started on Amazon, it took us 6 months to be approved for Amazon to sell your pixels on your website. You had to have a website first. If you didn't have a website, you didn't get approved for Amazon. You couldn't sell shoes. You would not be allowed to sell shoes. So you had to have a website. Amazon forced you to redesign your whole website. All of your pictures could not have any images in the pictures. You could not have any gray backgrounds. You couldn't have black backgrounds. All your pictures had to be perfectly 1,000 by 1,000 or 1,000, at least on one side in the pixel size. It had to have a perfect white background. And if it didn't, Amazon failed your website. So when I was getting on Amazon, it took me 6 months to get approved for Amazon. And that came from an extensive redesign of my website. I had to redesign everything. If anything was off, Amazon disapproved it. So it used to take you months to get approved. After like 2011, like 2012, Amazon saw the market for shoes growing. Obviously, it had been growing for years because on eBay it was huge. Well, Amazon started reaching out to people saying, hey, come sell on our platform, as opposed to people going to Amazon and Amazon grading their websites. People didn't have to fix the websites. They didn't understand the images, anything else. So the listings started going down. The quality of the listing started going down. And then Alibaba came along. And that's where the counterfeit problem came in. And what you had was a bunch of people in China who had become sellers. And these people don't have marketplaces. So they're not paying the fees to run a marketplace store. They are simply piggybacking on your listing. So if you make a listing, because we know Housakicks sell legit kicks. Housakicks doesn't sell fakes. They do reports on fakes and all this other stuff. Housakicks sells good shoes. Well, you create a listing. Well, these people are now going to come in and jump on the back of your listing. So now your listing, they upload against it, and they have the same shoe as you, and they can sell the shoe. So now a person with a fake shoe uses your listing to list against it, and now it's available on the Amazon marketplace. So the question is, are they losing legit sellers? I think I needed to give you that explanation first before we really get into that question of if they're losing legit sellers, but because I gave that background, I'm going to give you the opportunity to answer your own question first, and then I'll come behind you and give you my opinion on the question. So the question is, are they losing legit sellers? And I'm talking too long. I need to cut it down to 30 seconds to a minute.
Well, here's what I'll say, man. I used to be able to just love getting on Amazon and just putting the UPC code of shoes that I had. But then like a couple of weeks ago, I tried to put a shoe on there. I think it was the NMDs, the all white one. And I put it on there, and I saw someone that had the same shoe for like $89. So I'm sitting there like, hold up a second. The shoe cost me $120. How you gonna sell these shoes for $89? Because Amazon is asking me to price match this dude. So that means they want me to sell mine for less than $89. Meanwhile, I've paid $120 for the shoe. So that's a red flag. So I'm like, man, I don't feel like putting the shoes on Amazon anymore. So
right.
I don't feel the motivation to put stuff on Amazon because I feel like every time I try to put something on there, somebody else has a cheaper price and that person is selling fakes. So now it's pushing me away. And if that trend continues, I'm going to leave Amazon. I mean, it's just that simple. I don't want to deal with it. I don't have the time to deal with it. And guess what? I tried to put on there a pair of Air Jordan 6 black infrared, right, in the size 13.
Yeah.
I could not because they asked me. I had to have permission because you know why? Somebody was selling the fake one. So therefore, they pulled the shoe out of the system. And now I'm not able to put that shoe on there anymore because someone was selling fakes. So therefore, I feel like they're losing me. I'm one of many sellers who feel the same way. So we're going to start leaving. And guess what? Amazon is going to lose a lot of the guys that are trying to sell like some legit kicks, man. That's a big problem.
Yeah.
That's my question, man.
Well, I agree. I agree 100%, man, with everything that you just said. The idea that Amazon, I agree. I agree that people are going to stop selling on Amazon. But you're asking if Amazon's losing legit sellers, and I got to say no. I got to say no. They're not going to lose legit sellers because there's this station on YouTube, L2 Inc., and it's run by this college professor up in New York. I can't remember the dude's name right now. It's slipping my mind. This dude, he listed a stat, and now this stat is verifiable. You can find it out there on the web. Amazon controls 51% of all e-commerce. 51%. You're a math guy. All the e-commerce in the world.
More than 50%. Yeah, that's more than half.
That's more than half. Amazon is like the godfather of e-commerce. In other words, you know, if you're going to sell something, chances are you can't sell it on your own platform, and not in significant enough numbers to really make a dent. And if you are selling in significant numbers, then yeah, you can decide to leave Amazon. But I know personally, my whole business is predicated on being on Amazon. I can't leave. I have to figure it out. I'm not going anywhere.
Here's the next question. With discounts are not a problem. Now, with people selling so many fakes, now is Amazon going to crack down and say, listen, you know what? We're not going to let anybody, we don't care who it is, we're not going to let anybody sell shoes on there unless they are authorized, legit, like carriers. Like before you sell on Amazon now, they're going to ask you to have a license to sell Nike shoes or ASICS shoes. Because you know you and I can sell ASICS, you and I can sell certain Adidas's, you and I can sell certain New Balances.
I can't sell ASICS. I can't. So you're right already. I can't sell ASICS. I can't sell New Balance. You have to have an account to sell either ASICS or New Balance. So the third party market for ASICS and New Balance for me is dead. I can't sell ASICS and New Balance on Amazon because, but that's the same with Coach. So if you're a person that's buying like Coach bags at the Coach factory store to try and flip them, you can't sell them on Amazon because they'll block it and they'll take it down.
That's terrible.
So you're right, and that's because of the counterfeits that are out there. So you can say, yeah, I can see Amazon losing legit sellers, but there's always another kid that's going to say, oh, I'm going to start flipping shoes. I'm going to do it on Amazon because that's where Chris does it on Amazon. I'm going to do what Chris does. I'm going to put them on Amazon. And you're always going to have somebody to fill in the space that someone else leaves open because Amazon is so big. And, you know, the interesting thing is, you know, I just don't think Amazon is going to lose anything, man. You know what? I put all of this on the customer. I put it on the customer, man. I mean, this is the thing. You know damn well a pair of Adidas NMDs are $120 plus tax. They're $131 at the store. You know damn well they ain't $89. So when you buy them, what the hell did you expect?
Well, you know, somehow people think they have this imagination. They're thinking, oh, I'm getting a great deal, you know. But then what happens is,
you know,
man, my shit. There's another consequence, man. Somebody buys your shoe on Amazon, and now because he knows what's going on, he claims they are fake, and he knows right while that selling fake shoes, and then he decides to return them, and then guess what he does? He throws in that fake shoe. Now, what are you gonna do about it? I'm telling you,
hey, that shit happened to me. And this is the bad part about selling on a third-party platform. And we talked about this third-party platform before. This cat put in a claim and said the shoes were fake. It didn't matter that I had the receipts or anything else. But this is the killer part. The dude said they were fake, sent them back, and got his money back before I even got the shoes back. Amazon refunded the dude before the shoes even came back. So what if the shoes would have come back and dude would have worn them and took pictures, went to the club in them or whatever? You know, what if dude had done that and the dude already got his money and I'm stuck with a shoe that I can't do anything with that I've lost money on?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, Amazon's gonna lose some of the legit sellers because I can't keep up with that kind of stuff. I won't put up with it.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I can't walk away from it. I can't walk away from it. Because,
yeah, that's true.
And this is the story that kind of summarizes the problem with consumers. I can put my shoe, not a Nike or an Adidas, my shoe that I made. I can put that joint on my website for $40, free shipping. Won't sell a pair. I won't sell one single pair. I put it on Amazon for $19.99 with $16 shipping, $37 basically. $36, which is $4 cheaper than on my website. And I sell 100 pairs. I can't compete with Amazon. And this is the thing. You have to make a decision of where you're going to fight your battles. If you're a small business person, and as mad as I get about what they did, all I can do is say, shit, I got to ride it out. I ain't got a choice. So I put that on the consumer, man. It's like this. When you make your money at your job and that money goes in your pocket, it's your money. You ain't got to spend it nowhere that you don't want to spend your money. But if you don't pay attention to how you're spending your money, if you don't look at who you're spending your money with, all the problems that you run into, if you buy a fake pair of kicks, if you buy this, you don't do your research, that's your damn problem. It's the consumer's fault on that. And everybody will tell you, hey, you can't say the consumer is wrong or this or that. I can, man. I can say that the consumer is too damn comfortable. They're too comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you let stuff happen that shouldn't happen. And people are creating this environment, man, because they're so comfortable. And and I'm not saying that everybody should have to do all of this research before they buy something. I'm just saying, go in informed, man. Go and look at the seller's feedback. Feedback.
That is true.
That's what you do. You do it when you buy something. I do it too.
That is true.
I mean, if you see that somebody has zero feedback and then the shoes are cheap, you see what I'm saying? And you know that somebody else has
it's called using your common sense.
But see, common sense gets trumped, pun intended. Common sense gets trumped when people are looking for cheap and people are being comfortable.
That is true, yeah.
And that's it. So is Amazon losing legit sellers? No, I don't think so. I think, could they? Yeah, I think any company can fail, but I don't think Amazon's going to lose anything because the funny thing is this. I took a snapshot, right, on the page when they had the fakes up, and the fakes were like $89.99, $99.99. I took a snapshot on Sunday night when you sent me that article, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could show people what it looked like, how, you know, this new seller just launched. New seller, $89.99. I took a snapshot. On Monday morning, when I woke up, Amazon had wiped out every one of those people.
So they are gone.
All gone overnight. And immediately I sold like 5 or 6 pair of kicks just like that.
Well, that's what happens. Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I don't know if you can see on the side over here, you see a stack of boxes, but that's exactly what happened. Is they X those dudes out. Those dudes are gone.
They have to.
But this is the thing. No sooner than they got rid of them, it's like on your website when you get people that register for spam at those .ru addresses, and they try to spam your website. All of those sellers pop back up again with different names.
That's all they do all day, waiting to scam somebody.
But there's a reason this is happening, and that's because Amazon is trying to get the Chinese market, and the Chinese market shops on Alibaba.
Yeah, I believe that. You know, Alibaba is a big, huge market. You know, and a lot of people, even in the United States, they buy from Alibaba or AliExpress.
Yeah,
they're the same people, 2 different things. You know, but yeah, man. Again, we're gonna wrap up here now. We don't want to talk too much. So, well, it was good having you again, man. I appreciate it. And then stay tuned because we're gonna be talking about some more stuff in the weeks to come. All right.
All right. Hey, love the videos that you're doing, man. Keep doing those videos. The people need to know what's happening. And all of the sneaker stuff, man, that you're doing is fantastic. I love the development of your website. Keep killing it like that, man. And I appreciate you inviting me back on the show.
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right. Peace.